Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and it is time for the Cup Series portion of our return to NASCAR Heat 5. You guys missed the video that we've been putting out throughout the week. Turning NASCAR Heat 5, doing a season. We're doing a season. So back in 2018 we were doing seasons. You guys missed that. Well, basically the way that it works is we do a NASCAR season of the trucks, Xfinity, and Cup Series throughout the week. Only thing difference is that we're doing our own custom schedule compared to back then when it was just the whole season. We're doing NASCAR Heat 5 because NASCAR Heat Ignition is complete trash. And NR 2003 just doesn't work on my computer entirely well. And definitely not enough to make a whole video series on it. So figured, let's do a little bit of racing here with these cars, and yeah, let's jump into it. So first up is Daytona. We're gonna have Atlanta, Auto Club, Charlotte, Darlington, Indianapolis Road Course, Kentucky, Las Vegas, Martinsville, Michigan, New Hampshire 2 times in a row. I felt it'd be kind of fun to do back-to-back races at the same track. Worldwide Technology, Sonoma, Watkins Glen. Also, Sonoma's beginning of the playoffs. Watkins Glen, Texas, Talladega, Richmond, Pocono, and Homestead. So just like Xfinity and trucks, we start with Daytona, end with Homestead, just like NASCAR used to do for the longest time. One other thing to note, we're not doing stages besides here at Daytona. Only track we're going to run with stages. All the other ones we will have stages turned off. That way we can do a little bit shorter of a race, because I want to do about a 7% of the actual race distance. Stages you have to have 13% to run with stages. So we're doing a little bit less, but that is okay. So how many laps do we have? I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like 5. Oh, there's no. What the fuck? God damn it. This game has a really cool feature where your settings carry over between every single race for your championship modes. So it did not save our stages. I put it to 13%, but the stages were not on. So we'll turn those back on, hop back in here. But yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. This should go for, I believe, 7 weeks. We're doing 20 races. We're doing 3 in an episode. So it should go for about that long. The way that it maths out for us. We're not going to do any qualifying here for Daytona. The fun thing is that the schedules are different for basically every track or every series. So we don't really get like same tracks in a week of videos. The only one that really is the same is this first week where we have Daytona for all 3. Now, if you missed the truck series and you missed the Xfinity series, we did secure the dub at Daytona in both of them. Now, it has been a while, and it used to be something that I always wanted to do, was, of course, sweep the tracks. Now, in this, there's only really, again, 2 instances that same tracks were on at the same time. And even the way the scheduling lays out, this is the only week that we should have all the tracks, or all 3 episodes with the same track start. or at all in an episode. Potential to sweep. So I forgot Christopher Bell did like season in the 95? Did he do a season in 95 or something like that. Yeah, that's wild. Forgot all about that. Oh my god, we got a big bump from whoever that is.
Clear right.
So, yeah, this is our one chance to sweep. So we gotta make this count.
Don't move, stay high. 5 more laps. Stay high up here.
I'm confident we can get this done though. I'm confident in that for sure.
Still there. Careful, still there. Got a headlight out on your bumper.
A little bit of contact there with the wall, a little bit of contact with Blaney as well.
Inside.
It's going to cost a few positions, but we'll catch back up to Ricky Stenhouse up here in front of us.
Clear. Still there. Hold your line. Clear to the right. High lane's clear. You got room. You're clear.
It's funny, this game calls Bubba Walls Darrell Wallace
Still there.
Jr. It's interesting seeing how they sort of change in games now, or things in general that people don't really ever.
Careful, still there.
Everybody just calls it Bubba Walls. It's interesting seeing that in this game. I forgot that was even a thing in this game. We're working our way through the field. Not bad.
Careful, still there.
Kind of started getting past some of these cars, kind of sneaking our way through this field.
Stay low, stay low.
Like a sneaky snake, slithering through the back. Whoa, a lot of contact there with Byron.
All clear. All right, clear outside. Who's this time by? Hold your line. Top 3, use it if you need it. Got his nose there. To your door. Top 10,
Massive
safe.
crash.
That's worth a few points.
Come off that wall, Ty Dillon just tried to make it through wide in the corner. That caused that crash. We got a few cars pitting. I think it's the right move to do. I mean, we drove pretty well through that field
Going green.
as it was. So
Clear and behind you.
we're basically back where we were last time on the restart. We were working on getting to the top 10. I think we could have honestly had a shot to win that stage had we not had our incident with Ty Dillon. That put us back here, or, you know, put us under caution in that stage and ended it early. But very interesting scenario, losing the draft a little bit there. Big push coming from Ty Dillon now. Gonna take that move to the bottom, go underneath John Hunter Nemechek,
Still there. Hard from the outside. Outside.
work on Denny Hamlin. We're never gonna make it by all the cars that hit with us.
Clear left. Still there.
That's going to be a crucial thing.
Careful, still there. Looking outside now. Still there.
4 wide at Daytona. Oh my God, is this gonna work?
Still there.
It did. Somehow we didn't have a massive crash.
All clear, all clear. No pressure from behind. Clear and behind you.
Moving our way through the field, past Tyler Reddick, past Chase Elliott.
Clear to the right. Got his nose there. To your door.
Trying to get a push from Chase here. He's not really working.
Clear
Pull up to
left.
the wall. We're going to pass Josh Balicki. And we're going to take this run that we have to the inside.
Still there.
Ryan Priest in front of us, give him a little bit of a push. Christopher Bell up here as well. Work by him. Cole Custer next, pulling down the front. Let's put a block on. With our teammate, we're going to give him a little bit of a push here. Push him forward. Jimmy Johnson next to get past as well, as is William Byron.
Hold your line.
Stuart Hoskar is going 3 wide.
Still there.
Cole Custer, Eric Amarola, and myself
Car outside.
all working on that. We're going to lose some ground here, though, as Custer's pulled in behind Stenhouse. We don't have any drafting help, but Stenhouse moves down. Amarola's the driver, caught on the outside.
Get up, get
I
up.
really thought Jimmy Johnson and William Byron were going to go by us, but they did not.
Outside, outside. Looking outside.
All right, block from Stenhouse. I thought I had a run there, but he moved down, covered that up nicely.
Still there.
Push from Custer's. We're
Careful,
pushing
still
Stenhouse.
there. All clear.
We're going to try and move the hill, but Stenhouse
All clear.
blocks us hard,
Outside.
and we almost crash.
Use it if you need
Almost
it.
get spun off of Cole Custer's front bumper. Here we go, Brennan Gaughan. We're going to split between Brennan Gaughan and
All the way to the wall.
Ricky Stenhouse. Next, we're going to work on Bowman and Kurt Busch. Then we got Corey LaJoy and our final teammate to pass,
Hold me a good wheel here.
Clint Boyer.
Hold me a good wheel here. Stay in line. Hold your line. Left side.
We don't have a good run here. Kind of losing some ground.
Hold that line, driver.
Getting to the front of this draft is going to be interesting.
Clear low.
That worked out for us. Brad Keselowski is the next car in front of us on fire, it says. So
Right side.
he's
clear.
cooking right now. Move to the outside, work on trying to get by Keselowski.
Two at the line. Still
We're not
there.
going to lead that lap. Run coming from Boyer here. Brilliant.
All
Gonna
clear.
give us a nice shove into that corner.
Got a car
I'm going to
now.
clear down. I don't know if
Clear
he
high.
can. I am cleared down, though. And to the lead at Daytona. Run this line is a little bit in front of Boyer, a little bit in front of Keselowski.
Left
Keselowski's
side.
going to get to the
All
bottom.
clear.
We're going to throw the block, though. Perfectly timed. That's awesome. Move up, try to block Boyer. Go back down, try to block Keselowski.
It'll be the
That
checker.
almost
All
spun
clear.
us out. All right, here we go. Final lap. Crash behind us.
Took that stage.
Brennan Gaughan going around. And that end of the stage. And bring out the caution. Now, going through the field, everybody's pitting. So, We took less fuel there. That's going to cycle some cars
Have a good
forward.
day. Stay
Kyle
sharp.
Busch, Denny
Green
Hamlin,
flag.
they took just a little bit as well there. So we took no tires and we took only like half a can of fuel. Keselowski to the inside. He's going to try to get by us. Almirola to the inside. Ricky Stenhouse to the inside. We're falling back a little bit. We got no help behind us. Kyle Busch coming to work with us though. He's going to give us a bump going into the corner. Here we go. That's what we needed. Leading the second line with some help from somebody. But looking behind, it's not that good of a line so far. It's kind of just myself, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch a few cars back. Got a side draft here. Keselowski coming up for a nice block. He goes back down in front of Almirola. That puts us on a spot that we will be not able to be cleared by Keselowski. So, but we can be just barely. He's going to clear up in front of us. And a push comes from Kyle Busch. The outside lane is rolling now. I hit the wall a little bit. Kyle Busch stays with me though. Keselowski here in front of us, and we are going to just take off. Once this line got formed up, it was over. That inside line just died out. We are all over Keselowski's back bumper though. Just give him a push down this straight. Stay with him. I mean, no need to leave him.
5 to go. This time by.
All right, we're in a great spot fuel-wise in this race. No issues with that. Kyle Busch behind me. Brad Keselowski in front. We're in a fantastic spot. Oh, we're going to hit the wall, though. That's going to hurt us significantly. Kyle Busch gets by. We're going to push forward here. We got Clint Bowyer now behind us. Keselowski blocks Kyle Busch. And once again, 4 cars. Keselowski moved up though. Keselowski moved up. That's going to hurt him. Kyle Busch moved a little bit. And it's 3 wide for the lead at Daytona. We somehow managed to get to the lead in that whole sequence. So hitting the wall actually helped us. That's insane. Absolutely insane. All right, Clint Bowyer behind us. We gotta stay with him. That's our teammate. All right, move up Kyle Busch, block him. Move down. Are we gonna be there in time? We're not. Clint Bowyer to the inside. Kyle Busch going to give us a massive push. We fly back by Clint Bowyer.
Lane's clear. Clear, little bud.
We are sticking with Kyle Busch. We're going to move down. I want to take this inside. Busch did not want to come with me. Interesting. I thought for sure he would. To the inside, blocking Bowyer. Fantastic.
This time by. Outside, clear right, looking inside.
Kyle Busch had the run. We did not have the car to go up there and get by him. Almirola working with Kyle Busch. We need a push from somebody. Clint Boyer, come help me. Come on, dude. Final lap we're approaching here of the Daytona 500. And I want to be in control of this thing when it comes to this white flag lap. But we have nobody pushing us. We just don't have the runs. Ty Dillon with a run. We're going to move in front of Almirola, trying to catch something from Ty Dillon. Something from Kyle Busch.
Careful, still there.
Two cars that hit with us at the same time at the end of stage number 1. Working to the inside against them.
Stay left. Careful, still there.
We got to go for the sweep here. Huge run from Almirola. He got to us in time. In turn number 3. Here we go. Out of turn 4, down the straight, into the tri-oval. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. That was a brilliant run to the finish. We've done it. We swept Daytona. Let's go. Each race was in a different fashion as well. If you missed it, we won Daytona in the trucks on strategy. Those stages were so short we couldn't really maneuver our way to the front in them. So when everybody put at the end of stage number 1, we stayed out and saved fuel. Or at the end of stage 2, we stayed out and saved fuel throughout the rest of the race. And then in the Xfinity race, we kind of just dominated that thing once we got to the lead. And in this, we didn't get the lead really. We had a little bit in stage 2, lost it to Keselowski, and then we ended up securing it at the very, very last second. Kyle Busch, Ty Dillon both just didn't have the run. So, what a race! What a race! Let's go, dude. That's brilliant. Oh, I love it. That was a genuinely exciting finish. Oh, man. Wow. Next up is Atlanta. So how many laps at Atlanta are we going to have to do? 23. And then we have 14 laps of Auto Club. So we got one stage win along with Joey Logano. So it's off to Atlanta, which of course, this is before Atlanta got reconfigured going into the 2022 season. This is the old 1.5 mile, just basic track before it became a 1.5 mile super speedway. All right.
Let's go.
Let's see what we got in qualifying. I'm excited to see how this race goes in general.
Okay, fast lap here.
Obviously a worn out surface, your tires are gonna go off quickly. We're not gonna notice it in qualifying, but definitely in the race. So I loved racing Atlanta. racetrack for me that
Let's see where
I've
that puts you.
always enjoyed. Don't think it's going to be a good run here, though. We've definitely had trouble. I remember the NASCAR Heat 5 at Atlanta. So,
Have a good day. Stay sharp. Be ready.
not the most confident. Of course, here we are. No stages, so we can't really, like, game it that much to get to the front either. Just 23 laps of racing. So we have 18 laps of fuel, so we're going to have to make a pit stop. Now we're going to see, is that caution, or are we going to have green flag racing the whole way? If that's green flag racing the whole way, that's going to be a interesting scenario. We kind of got to think about what we're gonna do, you know, when it comes to that. Now, I think personally, trying to stay out as long as possible. And hoping for a late caution could be the way to go.
Careful, still there. All clear.
You know, for me, that's what I feel like should be
You're all clear up top.
our strategy in this race, because I think that we can move up through the field a little bit better.
Stay left.
When the time comes for that. Whoever this is, Justin Haley, giving us a fantastic push around this whole track. He is locked to our bumper.
Not that long. Outside.
So 20 laps to go. There's 15 laps of fuel, but I mean, before even fuel becomes a question, tires become a question. I mean, look at that, 78 on that right front.
Nobody out back.
I'm gonna look it up because that's going to be an important thing to note in this race. Is tires. How long can you go? I mean, there's 19 laps to go, and that tire is already down 60%.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
So, I mean, those front tires are absolutely getting cooked. We entered that corner with 60%. We're going to come out of the corner 55%.
Top 3, use it if you need it. Got one outside now.
I don't know if the other cars are having this much tire fall off, but if they are, this is going to make for a very interesting race, because we're only on lap 6. I'm going to be curious to see if anybody starts pitting in the next, you know, three or four laps. I don't think I'm going to go much longer than 3 or 4 myself. The way this is looking, this race is going to require a few green flag pit stops at this rate. We're in a good spot, though. We've really moved ourselves to the field nicely. I really thought I was going to be stuck back in traffic for this whole race. I thought it was over. But we seem to have a good run through the field. So 36% left on that tire.
Still there.
That tire's got me concerned, dude.
Top 3, use it if you need it. Yellow flag.
I mean, we absolutely had to pit there when that caution came out.
We're going green. All right, you're coming to the green. Left side.
No way we couldn't, but I'm still not convinced that we're going to have a race without green flag pit stops.
Stay on the bottom.
Like, I'm not sure. The way that this race is going up until until that caution, and we were only on about lap 8, and the tires were worn out. I really thought I was gonna have to pit within about 2 laps from them. So I mean, you think about it.
Looking outside now.
With 13 to go with that start, I mean, look how much these cars are bumping around.
One up top.
The tire wear is absolutely insane. So,
All clear.
big push from Matt Kenseth here.
Line lane's moving. Clear behind you. Coming to the cross flag. Halfway this time by.
So that's the thing, we're only at the halfway point of this race, so we would have definitely had to pit before that, for sure. So, but I'm looking forward to when these tires start to wear out, because it seems like when the tires wear out, I can start running through this field. That's what happened. I had those tires wear out, and I made up a lot of time where, you know, we've seen here since the tires are new, I have not made up time. I've kind of just stayed in the same spot. I think I was about 13th, went up to about 10th, and the tires, you know, I didn't start making up any positions. But once they start wearing out, we're sliding around, the AI is going to struggle. I'll think I'll be in a good spot at that point. We just got to get these tires to start wearing out. And they are as we go through that corner. You see that. Once that right front wears out, the left front will start to wear faster. Just trying to compensate. So, you know, we see here already Bowman got by us. Christopher Bell, or Eric Jones also in front of us, but
Careful, still there.
you know, now we can start kind of working our way forward through this field.
No pressure from behind.
You know, we got Jones. We're gonna get back against Bowman here, hopefully soon.
Still there. Careful,
4.8 to the leader. I'm curious to see if that gap comes down over the next lap or two at all.
Car there on the outside. All right, clear outside. Got a car high now. At your bumper. Clear high, clear high.
I mean, at this point, I'm committed to these tires. I don't care. Caution comes out, everybody else pits, I'm staying out. I love how these tires start driving once we get into a run here. The way this car just feels is better, in my opinion.
5 to go, driver.
You know, we have 5 to go. These tires should be on the end, but I really don't know if these tires are going to hold up.
For me. Clear outside.
I realistically do not think so. I think we will see cars pitting.
Yellow's out. Back or down.
Plus that kind of kills that that chance to see if cars pit. But
Pace car's off. Be ready. Got a headlight out on your bumper.
restart gives me a little bit of a chance here to work some late race magic.
Stay to your right, left side. got one outside. Last lap this time by.
All right, these tires are wearing out. They are not good at all.
Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
We're gonna absolutely send it into this corner. It's not gonna be enough time.
Inside now.
A push from Keselowski will get us to second.
That's a great
At the line, I think if we had another lap, we would have had a chance. I do think that restart being stuck on the outside definitely hurt us coming to the close of that race. I think that to spend half that lap trying to get to the inside, get clear of Kurt Busch, get clear of Clint Boyer. Because once I got clear of him, I was flying. But that first turn, I couldn't clear in front of Busch, and Boyer was still there. They were both kind of just at a gap that hurt us. So happy overall with how that went for us, though. I'll say I'm not like super disappointed to get second place at a track we were nowhere near the front of until the very end. So yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh damn, I'm disappointed with that second place finish, but we were in a spot we definitely should have and definitely could have gotten that win. So Auto Club now California Speedway once again.
Green flag.
Been renamed to that after the Auto Club naming rights expired. So back to California Speedway it is. Of course, this track has a little bit of a tire wear element to it as well. I mean, not as much as Atlanta, but it definitely does. I was disappointed though at Atlanta we didn't get to see green flag pit stops and it was going to pit. I was definitely hoping and expecting to see green flag pit stops at that track. So the thing that's interesting is California. I mean, we're right on the edge of pitting. You've seen we had how many laps of fuel to start this was 14. The race is 14 laps. So I don't think we'll really see any pit stops. Maybe we will, but I'm doubting pit stops take place. 39, 40, right. 42.
That's our run, back or down.
21st, okay. I was expecting like 35th. I'll take 21st. I will gladly take 21st. Because I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Green flag. Keep moving. Clear behind.
So it was 14 laps of fuel. And 14 laps in the race. So
inside. All clear.
This is going to be a very interesting race to see A, how far through the field can we move, and B, can we move through this field at all?
Still there.
It's going to be a yes, I'm moving to the field. We're already up to 16 from 21st, but Omen with a move here.
One back. Going look outside. He's outside. He's outside there by himself.
Take that push from Bowman into this corner because he is flying in a run there.
Clear outside. Car high.
Alright, Bowman behind Almirola in front of us.
Right. Outside by himself. Top screen, use it if you need it. Still there. Hard from the outside. Outside. Stay to your left. Hard from the
Huge
outside.
push from DiBenedetto into this corner. That gets us back by Bowman and Almirola up into 16th once again.
Looking inside now. Still there. All right, clear low. Got one outside now. Nobody out back.
Again, one caution puts this race
Got one inside.
in no jeopardy.
Nobody out back.
With 11 laps of estimated fuel, 11 laps remaining,
Car there on the outside. All right, clear outside. Stay
definitely
left.
puts you in an interesting spot.
Outside by himself.
Whoa,
Bottom lane.
4 wide there. Did not expect DiBenedetto just to take that run.
Careful, still there.
Oh my god, massive shove. He keeps it together, that's brilliant. I thought he was gone. Jimmy Johnson up next.
10 to go, next time by.
Yeah, it's weird seeing Jimmy Johnson with Ally. Whenever I see an Ally 48, I tend to think about Alex Bowman. And whenever I see Jimmy Johnson's name, I think I'm looking for a blue and silver Lowe's car. So that's been interesting in the few races that we played here to see that. Because those last 2 years of Jimmy Johnson Ally was kind of forgettable. And I mean, he had basically done his whole entire career with Lowe's sponsorship, so seeing him with something else is kind of weird. And yeah, you know, you look at the 24 with the flames on it, I definitely think Jeff Gordon. So this is an interesting time here with some of these other drivers. Byron, Bowman hadn't necessarily established themselves with their own kind of on-track identity. I think that the Exalta branding kind of going to Raptor, I think, is helpful for Bowman or Byron. And then I think that the Ally 48 is definitely a Alex Bowman vibe more than a Jimmy Johnson. So I think that's my take. So here we are in 9th. Working on our last laps of this race. Keselowski slowing down. He's got a problem. I wonder if it's a flat tire for Keselowski or something.
Be smooth out here. Have a good day. Be ready here.
Alright, here we go.
Inside.
So that caution does take any jeopardy out of this race. Can everybody make it on fuel? Because we all can.
Still there. Left side. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Again, just like at Atlanta, once these tires started wearing out, I felt like I was in a good spot. So
Still there.
I was not against seeing that caution come out. I definitely wanted to see what we could do. And again, I'm interested in seeing what happens in these races. Like, if there's no caution, but there's always a caution. We're gonna run on Cole Custer here. He's absolutely dominated this race. great to see when your teammate's in the lead and all,
Clear
but
all around. Left side.
definitely wanted to take that for myself. Cole Custer's going to come up with another crossover. That's good. I'm just going to give him a push down this straight. We have absolutely cleared any other cars.
Careful, still there.
We just get a Stewart-Haas battle to the finish
Stay
here.
low.
Almost had a Stewart-Haas crash, though.
Stay left.
That front tire, 35%.
Clear outside.
2 laps to go. Of course, Auto Club, you know, got to this point in about 2020 when it was getting worn out, getting slick. That's when we've seen good racing. 2020, 2022, and 2023 at this track. You know, it was that, along with the next gen, obviously, in the last 2 years. But yeah, it was gonna have to get repaved, so I guess changing it to a short track is the
Clear all
worst thing.
around.
One lap to go here at Auto Club. This car not liking the bottom.
Left side. Nobody out back.
Wow.
Way to hold
Wow.
the steering
I
wheel
really
there.
threw that. I should have stuck with the bottom. I thought I had the move on the outside. Damn. That's unfortunate. But first, second in the opening races is not terrible. Overall, we had some good races this week. First, second for the Cup Series. Trucks, we had first. We had a DNF due to a glitch, and then we had first. And then Xfinity, we had first, second. So I feel like it's a domination run so far. Next week, we have Charlotte, Darlington, and Indianapolis road course. Let's take a look at the standings. So we got the most points. Kyle Busch second. He's not far behind. Denny Hamlin with that one win. That pushes him up. And I mean, Cole Custer, where is he even at in the standings? Oh, he's seventh. You notice how it just instantly went to the bottom? I missed his name. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.